welcome back to our channel. It's Sophie. I'm super excited to be back with another eye look tutorial for you guys today. I recently purchased some brand new lighting, so go ahead and comment down below if you like this lighting better. I am actually obsessed with it. I filmed this video at 8 p.m. so it was super dark, and this light really worked its magic. I was shocked. I personally love the new lighting, so I'm super excited and I can't wait to create more videos with my new light. But first I'm just priming my eye with some concealer and then setting it in place with some translucent powder. I'm using a couple palettes today. First one is going to be the BH Cosmetics Back to Brazil palette. I just mixed that light blue and light green together. That's going to be our transition color for the crease. Next, I'm going into my Shop Violet Voss Bright Vibes Neon Pressed Pigment palette, and I'm going into that dark blue shade, and I'm just applying a line of definition in my crease. You can always do this line with your eye open. I like to give myself a little bit more lid space, so I apply it right in the center of my crease, and then I'm going into a small tapered brush with our first transition color, and I'm just going in left to right motions over that line to blend it and give us a really nice gradient. Next palette I'm going into is my Kaleidos Futurism 3 Astro Pink palette, and this is one of my favorite palettes. I'm going into the magenta purple shade in the palette, and we're applying this line right where we applied our first one, and we are also applying this to that outer corner, giving us a nice outer V. And this is just going to be good so that we can just blend this darkness right in the spot that we applied it. It's not going to be moving anywhere. I like to personally add depth in the neatest way possible, so I'm very strategic about how I apply my shadow and how I blend it. So I'm going into my small tapered brush and going into that dark blue shade, and we're just going in left to right motions over top of this line exactly where we applied it, and it's just going to blend it but still keep it there, and it's going to give us a really nice gradient. And then I'm going into my angled brush and my concealer, and I'm carving out my lid next. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. This step definitely takes a lot of practice. It took me years to get this to be as neat as it is. I would say just find a brush that works for you. Some people use a flat round brush with a rounder edge. It's just personal preference. And then I'm grabbing this small compact brush with some translucent powder, and I'm just packing this over top of that concealer. That way the pigments that we apply next aren't going to mix with it, and it's just going to be a really nice base for all the other shadows that we go into next. So I'm going into this shade right here. It honestly looks like a metallic lilac in the pan, but when you apply it, it looks a lot more silver. But this shade is absolutely stunning. I was contemplating on just leaving it like this, but my original idea was to go into the blue pigment in the palette, so I still wanted to incorporate it, so I just picked it up with my small flat brush, and I'm just applying this towards the outer center of my lid, and I'm doing these left and right strokes to kind of blend it into the first shade that we applied. Next, I'm going back into that magenta purple shade, and I'm going into my angled brush, and I'm just packing this onto the outer corner, kind of as if I would a wing liner. And then I'm going into a really tiny tapered brush with that bright dark blue shade in the Violet Voss palette, and I'm just doing left and right motions over top of this line to really diffuse it and blend it. And then I'm just peeling off my tape, and then I'm going to be concealing my under eye and applying some powder. But the lashes that I'm using for today's video are the Shop Sofie Bella Bahama lashes. We did mark them down to $10. Nothing will be restocked, so everything is first come, first serve. So once we are sold out, that is literally it. So everything is 50% off on the site, so don't forget to check out the description box down below to check that out. And then I'm grabbing my Urban Decay Double Life Liner. I just applied that in my waterline. And then I'm going into our first shades that we applied in our crease, and I'm just applying that to my lower lash line with this smudger brush. And then I'm going to be going into that magenta shade with my angled brush and just focusing this on the outer part of my lower lash line, and then going back into that smudger brush and kind of joining those shades together. I also went into that dark blue shade to really marry those shades together. And then I'm going into my Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara, and I'm just going to be coating my lower lashes. And then I'm grabbing my Pixie by Petra highlight and applying that to my inner corner. And then this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below the type of content that you guys want to see from us. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!